You may recall last time we had Rich Thaw on the show from Core Excellence. We were talking about back pain, and there are many things that cause back pain, Rich, especially in our everyday lives. What are some of those things that we do routinely every day that can cause some serious back pain?
So after the first part of the fighting back pain segment, we had an unfortunate coincidence, as a matter of fact. One of the clients walked into Core Excellence mentioning that when they picked up their son, they kind of hurt their back. So that kind of got us thinking, how do people pick up their kids or pick up groceries? You don't really think about it much. You just go bend over. Unfortunately, it's a little bit in front of us. Something like Leia's doing right there with that nice rounded back. And by nice, I mean not so nice.
This is the wrong way to do it that she's showing us right now.
Exactly, yeah. See that turtle going on, and picking it up that way. So there's a lot of pressure on that spine.
Right.
So in reality, the best situation would be to pull, exactly like Leia's doing, pull your child or grocery bags close to you and then stand on up.
So, and I noticed the back is really straightened up on her. So she's gotten rid of that curved over kind of thing and straightened up the back. It's funny because you probably have to constantly remind yourself to do something like that because naturally, right, you just bend over. Yeah, you don't really think about it, right?
It's easier for us.
Well, and that's how we all sit all day, right? Because we're in this sedentary lifestyle. We're all sitting, leaning over a computer. You brought something a little intimidating here.
This is the barbell. So to progress to, so we're mentioning picking up your son or daughter, or heavy groceries. It's translating that into a gym. That's a deadlift. Okay. So it's essentially picking something up off the ground. What's an essential prerequisite is learn to get your core on, or what we say in Core Excellence, lock it down. So lock it down means like you're wearing a dress shirt right now. When we've all worn a dress shirt, so with a dress shirt we're tucking it in nice and tight, and we want to make sure it stays nice and flush.
Right.
So if we do one of these and open up, first of all, it's a lot of pressure on our back.
You start pulling
but then we come here and it looks all messy here. Right. So you want to keep that dress shirt nice and snug. So you want to get those deep side abs on. So that's an analogy or a cue I use to a lot of clients, is saying keep that dress shirt nice and tight here.
And you mentioned locking your hips. How exactly do you go about doing that?
It's more about getting those deep side abs on. So can you give me you know, in martial arts, like ha.
Yeah.
Can you do one of those right now? The ha. You feel that little tension there?
Yeah.
Can you do it again to hold that tension? There. That tension's all you want.
Okay.
Now let's imagine there's a metal rod traveling right down your spine. Whoa, we lost that here.
It's back.
Right. Now let's bend over right here, staying nice and long to that spine. So you're still tight here, right?
So I still have to keep the tightness in there when I go down.
Exactly, yeah. Can we spread those feet about hip width apart?
Okay.
Cool, a little closer.
All right.
Yeah, right there, that's on. All right, so from here, we can bend down and pick up that bar.
Okay.
Right.
Should we give it a try here and walk me through it? I don't want to injure. This isn't something, now I do work out, as you know. I work out 3 times a week, but I've never done the deadlift. You were mentioning to me during the break that this is something that works out more than just one muscle. You're working out a combination of muscle groups here.
So in addition to locking it down, get those deep abs on, the deep core, we're thinking of breaking that bar around us. So first things first, let's pull that bar right to your pants.
Okay. So get up close.
So you got those.
Oh,
you see that ha.
Ha!
There you go.
All right.
Can you break that bar around your legs?
So bring it up here.
Bend it this way. Right?
Like
and
this?
Keep that back nice and long.
Okay.
And come on up. So you have a metal rod down your spine. Slide that bar down your thighs.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, so you're keeping it really close to your body.
Oh, yeah, it's really close to your body, yeah. And keeping this on right here.
Because,
and put it back down on the ground. I got to keep poking
you. I keep forgetting that one. I know. Why is it, let's remind everybody at home, why is it so important? Because you're engaging your core. Is that to stabilize your back?
Absolutely. So the more you're on here, the less vulnerable you are back there.
Right.
So the more muscles you have working up front, the less you'll default to in the back. And we know kind of more pressure in that back will lead to some back pain. Unfortunately, maybe some disc problems or some spinal problems. Nothing good. Outside of
the deadlift, are there other exercises that we can engage that core area to stabilize that
absolutely.
back?
So an advanced, a very progressed exercise we use often at Core Excellence is called the barbell alternating forward lunge.
Okay. Leia, show us how it's done.
What is the barbell right here? So we have that same locking it down, so pulling those ribs close to the belt buckle. And you can see that she does not open up wide. Her dress shirt does not come untucked. And she's driving off the heel to come back up. So this is a great butt exercise, a great hamstring exercise, going after the same muscles we talked about in the first segment, as well as giving us a visual cue. Is she opening up? Can she keep that core on?
And this is probably great for beginners to use something like this, right? You don't want to run into the gym and grab a barbell like this and start doing an exercise. Progression should be slow.
Exactly, progression. So split squat would be first, so just up and down in place like Leia's doing. And then from a split squat, you can do a reverse lunge, so stepping back and down. And from there would be a walking lunge next. So it's lunges but moving forwards.
Okay.
And then lastly would be the alternating forward lunge, being the most challenging.
Very good. It's always a pleasure having you guys on the show. Thank you so much. Don't forget, you got to engage in here as you go down. So I'm going to try this one more time, get it nice and close to my body.
Nice and long, walking down.
Here we go. We're coming up.